YouTube, June 1st, top of the noon for you. Just an update. It's been about a week since I've posted a video on my journey of self reliance. Fuck a job. Well, folks, this is it being June 1st, this is one of the uh, few times of the year where time for new beginnings, new starts, clean slates, as I start every first of the month like that. Uh, as I always treat the last day of the month also as like a personal holiday where I get to call it close out the month day. I get to complete the boxes. I get to see how well did I do for the month of everything that I was set out to do for that month, as far as fitness, life, financial, certain targets that I was aiming for each month. And keep in mind, if you're new to the channel, if you go all the way back, uh, when I plan out my year, I plan out my years, and I plan out my year in advance, and make adjustments through the year. Of course, there's always redirectional and situations, things that happen. So anyway, so yesterday got to close out the month of May, and great month, great month, as it should be when I'm talking company related. Uh, May historically, the last couple of years in my company being open, May has been a very strong and good month, and as was it this month. Uh, Financially, things are have been changing for me in a better. Uh, I'm out here. I slept in today. Why? Well, because I went out last night. No, I didn't go to the casino, even though I did go to the casino last Monday. Lost $260. But that didn't hurt me. Didn't hurt me. Kind of made me a little lazy through the week, but no, I slept in today till like 12 o'clock Sunday. Why? Well, I kind of went out on a date last night. Went out to eat. Paid the tab. Bought the dinner without cringing. And even though as minuscule as that sound, how monumental that actually is. As I haven't had a job, a regular 9 to 5, since the very beginning of March, and now here we are closing out the month of May, and I have been able to keep my head above water, have paid all the bills, coming off a great month of May, and now here I am taking a young lady out to eat last night, paying the tab without cringe. It's an amazing feeling. It's an amazing feeling. And if you would go back and watch the beginning videos of mid March, first week of March, of the mindset and the financial situations that I was kind of in at that time to where we are now today, uh, it's great. And let's put it this way: I bought dinner last night and was able to pay a few of the bills this morning that are due, in this first week of June, and that's about it. I can't. I'm not in a financial situation to go out here today and go decide that I'm gonna go eat at the Chinese buffet today and go buy me a couple shirts and a pair of shoes. I'm not in nowhere in a financial situation like that. Uh, my treats and rewards that I have been giving myself, tokens of hard work, has been very small and minuscule, uh, for sure, but blessings and rewards for me. As you do know, I do run around the yard every single morning throwing the football to myself. Well, my football was that I was have been doing that was flat. So, you know, a reward, a token of hard work, keeping my head above water, I bought me a new football. Micro rewards, very appreciative times. Now, granted, this was a reward that I've given myself 2 weeks. In other words, what I'm getting at here, I'm not just killing it, making tons of money. But what I am saying, I paid bills this morning that are due. Last night, I took a young lady out to eat for dinner, paid the tab, did not cringe. Got a big job scheduled for Tuesday. A big job, a couple $1,000 job, which is a big job for me. And I'm gonna do it myself. It's a two-phase job. First phase, about a couple thousand. Second phase, I don't know what that's gonna be yet. I haven't tallied it up. Be good, at least the same. Um, yeah, insurance has finally came in, and I have purchased a new company vehicle, which actually I will show you that. This is all about documentation of this journey for sure. So let me show you the new ride. As you, again, if you're new to the channel, my other company vehicle was totaled. Oh, look at here. Look at here. New company vehicle. I already got it scheduled to get wrapped. I already put down a $1,200 deposit to get the branding on the vehicle. So that was super huge. This yard looks great. All these micro blessings, you know, able to keep the yard going. The lawnmower's holding up. Purchased a new vehicle. Took a young lady out to eat last night. Didn't cringe at the bill. Paying bills this morning. And actually last week, I was able to make a deposit in my savings account. So which is awesome. And you know, so this is just a recap what's kind of been happening in the month of May. Just a quick, brief analysis of what happened in the month of May. Well, my company had 9 jobs. We have been maintaining about 6 jobs a month since the beginning of the year. We have had 9 jobs this month. I've done, for the most part, all these jobs by myself. There may have been 2 or 3 in there that I had assistance on. 9 jobs, which is tied for, well, I think it was the 3rd most jobs that we've had in a month since the company's been in operation for about 2.5 years. Financially, we had, I want to say, $6,400 in sales, which is really good. I believe that is the 3rd, that's also the 2nd or 3rd best month of sales that we've had since existence. But you know, that's great, and that's also why the blessings of this month I have been able to do and almost kind of live a little bit of more freely, and like I said, I hear just knocking the bills out one by one. It's been a good month of May. But looking at the charts and the numbers, April, May, and June in the last couple years have been historically prime quarters for us. That is our big months. I mean, the months that I'm referring to, of that being the 2nd to 3rd best month of sales, well, that's because it's in line of what been happening last year and the year prior in these types of months. So that's good. That's good. I've got to, like I said, that's exciting. it's staying the course and beating a few records along the way and staircasing up as it should. Looking forward to this month of June. Uh, we're we're looking to get I'm going to be officially licensed. I've got several things happening. Getting the vehicle getting back to branded. Like I said, I already put the $1,200 deposit down on Friday. It's scheduled to go in on the 16th to get branded. Throw another $1,200 on that. That'll be paid off. Uh, Also, got to get down to see an accountant to get my financial statement put together. I've got to do that as well. I can't let that rest. Another $1,000 there, and then it's completing the licensing process, and turning that application with the state, and let's get licensed. Uh, so those three big components of this month of June is going to be happening, and I'm definitely gonna put my I've let the wheels get a little wobbly in my smoking cigarettes habit. Uh, I usually go pretty strong Monday through about Thursday, but then hanging around friends and neighbors, I tend to let my guard down and allow myself to smoke on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and sometimes, not really me owning packs, but definitely allowing myself to smoke. So I'm going to hold myself accountable. Actually, last night after dinner, we went out to a sports bar. Oh, it was a sports bar. It was a bar where everybody was drinking and smoking all in that place. And I didn't really want to go, but the young lady I was with wanted, she wanted to go have some drinks and stuff. And, I didn't want to be that guy, the party pooper. So I told her, I didn't really want to go, but going in, because I just left the gym. I left the gym last night. Uh, so I didn't want to toxin my body, especially with it being the last day of the month. I want to close out the month strong, and I wanted to go into the no month pure. So we went out last night, and I did not drink anything. Didn't take one single drop. Did not smoke any cigarettes last night in the bar. So everything that I did not want to partake in, I pretty much threw myself in a situation to really have to have a guard up. And with that mindset and mentality, I was able to have a good time and not fall into the norm of what everybody else was doing. Because my plan was to be extraordinary. And in order to be extraordinary, you have to be and do things that everybody else isn't doing. So I was extraordinary last night in the bar as everybody was drinking, smoking, and I was realizing, and now every 30 minutes I could tell the drunkenness level in the establishment kept turning up every 30 minutes, and but I wasn't. I was staying the same. But I was, get back to the extraordinary, as I chose to not act, partake in at least the drinking and smoking activities that everybody at the bar was doing. I mean, everybody at the bar was doing that. So I was extraordinary by doing the complete opposite of what everybody else was doing. And besides, I just left the gym, which was another extraordinary force of action. 9 o'clock at 8:30, 9 o'clock on a Saturday night. I'm in the gym. The gym was empty. Nobody was in there, which again kind of strengthens that extraordinary, which is the route I'm wanting to go and do. So, and I think that's about it. The yard looks great. It's about time for me to fill up my kiddie pool. Yes, I said kiddie pool. I enjoy laying out in the water, floating on my float. Enjoy that. So videos like that will be coming soon. Stay tuned, be you guys. If y'all have watched this far, please click that like and subscribe button. And y'all have a great day.